Welcome, everyone, to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Hilltoppers will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cardinals offense will have the football first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and hand the ball to? He's going to get positive chunks. Defenses fear him.
Turning it on! They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Unloads it left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Why bother?
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got a man. It's Golden. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Western Kentucky's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read himself. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. out of the gun. The running back has it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Hutchinson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. He'll do it himself. Oh, what a move. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. The Hilltoppers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking for the end zone. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Catch in the middle, it's Mack. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the left side. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up... action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. There he goes! Touchdown, Cardinals! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The give. Powers through the defender. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Pressure coming. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Brown has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Moss. Here's a heap. With the catch, it's Brown. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats for the football. They've got their hands full.
They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to scramble. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sims. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Brought down at the 31, it is a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Meyer.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys...
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense stands on the result of the play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Makes the catch. It's Henry. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Henry.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds the tight end. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Henry. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on 3rd down.
Caught over the middle. It's Barry. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Nestles it in at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the... Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Unloads it downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
Well, the defense is expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long. They dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. The give to the back. Back's going for the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Third and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cardinal! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hilltoppers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. Fighting off the defender. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Calls his own number.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. The Hilltoppers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense, not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Mack. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Mack. Touchdown, WKU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The give and tick, 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 tick. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Cardinal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw. It starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Throwing right. Makes the catch. It's Berry. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Myers. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Grab near the marker. It's Berry. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Hilltoppers are in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his man. It's Berry. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Grant behind the line. It's Hutchinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone.
What a fucking...
Touchdown, Topper. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits them in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Moss. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They go to the ground. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the 1st down. But if you don't, you better fight your way there. And he did.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that 1st down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They're going to ride this running back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Now the toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short.
He's trying to get it in. And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Hutchinson. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Got room on the return. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Louisville! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games.